Alright, we are on my Ubuntu build on the 500 gigabyte SSD drive that was donated by Stephen Parrish. Got it installed in the Optiplex 3020 small frame factor. Let's see, I made a video showing that. So it went in real good, not bad at all. That came with a little bracket, that Corsair bracket. So there it is, the Crucial, I think it's named. Hard drive, and it fits in that little blue bracket there. Let me pause that. So you kind of, this little blue bracket kind of wraps around it, the hard drive, and it just, no screws, it just wraps around and has little pins. I did have to flip this drive on this bracket over so the plugs would fit in there, and it went in there real good. Then it just slides in just like the hard drive, and it's super light, a lot lighter than the 3.5 gigabyte hard drives, and it's quiet. There is no sound from it, of course. All you hear now is the fans running, but what are you going to do about that? So it went in there really good. So good deal. There's the Corsair little bracket, and there's the Crucial hard drive. And fits in there real good. Plugs right in. There it is. So good deal on that. So here it is running. And I'm just going through things, updating everything on this build. And I'm also updating the build. My Ubuntu build. I'll leave a link on the description. You can check this build out. So I did some things that Stephen had said to do, but there's one thing I couldn't do because there's no display installed, so I couldn't really have this checked. I don't know if it's checked by default anyway, but force full composite. So what I did was I just left it in the startup like I had it. The same thing right here in the startup. And then of course I added a firewall. And this build, I'm going to update the ISO because there were some updates that came along. And I added a, what is it called? Startup Disk Creator. I noticed I didn't have one of those. And then I added Alt and Q to kill a window. If you need to kill a window, just Alt and Q like that. So there it is running on the SSD. Seems really quick. I mean, it boots quick. When I boot this thing up, that's the fastest thing I see about it. When I turn this computer on and it boots up, it's like instant. I mean, it's just super fast. I need to get a video of that. So other than that, it's really quick, and I'm just going through it, installing War Thunder. I got the drivers installed on the, also have the GT 1030 installed in there. And let's see, I think I have that disk thing installed. Yeah, show you that. So there it is, Crucial or Crutical or whatever it's called, CT525MX. And I did the partition table just like I did the hard drives, the mechanical hard drive, the GPT. And I put the 512 FAT and then the rest of it, the EXT4. So that all went real good. And there's Alt and Q to kill the windows. So pretty cool on that. And it seems pretty quick, not bad at all. There it is. And man, it went in there really good. It fit perfect with that bracket and all. There it is. Looks really good. And it's super quiet. You don't hear anything. Not a bad deal. Nice donation from Steven, I'll tell you that. And then I have the other 1 terabyte. I'm going to put that in that other caddy that he gave me, his little dock caddy, and then I'm going to put all my files on that, and then I don't have to, usually I would make a partition where I would, swap back and forth, because if I installed another Linux distro, that way I had a partition, I didn't have to move things around. So this way, now that I got that dock and that caddy and that other hard drive, I can move everything over there, and then when I need something, I can just plug it in. Cool deal on that. That's really going to come in handy. And so here is my Ubuntu build. If you want to check this build out, I'll leave a link in the description below. And I'm just going through it, installing everything back the way I had it. Seems really quick, I'll tell you that, on this SSD. So good deal. Just wanted to show you all that. And if you want to check out this build, I'll put a link in the description below. And I will be updating the ISO. Let's see, I think the ISO that I have out right now has the firewall and the Alt Q. This ISO that I'm doing now, I just did a bunch of updates to it and adding the startup disk creator. So that's all I'm doing on that one, and just messing with the Ubuntu build on the SSD. Works really good, not bad at all, really quick. And there is the little game. So one thing I do like about it, that it's really quiet, and when you start up, the biggest thing you notice is when it starts up, it's like really quick. That's biggest thing I noticed. So good deal. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this up here. I just wanted to show you that I'm on the Ubuntu build on the 500 gigabyte SSD drive. This is my first SSD drive. I never had one before, and they're pretty cool. Not bad at all. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this up here. All right, I'm out.